From Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the Philadelphia Phillies. Stay tuned for Phillies baseball next. CC Sabathia gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, his last outing wasn't pretty. He only threw 3 innings and he took a loss. To me, this is a bounce-back game. It's a statement game. He's going to have to go back out and really be able to show that he can pitch at this level.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He hit 7 home runs last month. That's a legit power threat. When you start looking at that over the course of a long season, he's putting up some big numbers. This guy's got great power. Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. Joseph scoops it up, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
First baseman number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Coming to the plate now, Freddie Freeman. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Here's Sabathia on 1-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Striding into the box, Freddie Galvis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Freddie.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Markakis has a read on it. 1 down. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, keep an eye on El Torito, Odubel Herrera, as this game moves along. He was driving in runs like crazy last month. And when you watch how he swings and how he goes about it, you're not at all surprised. I'm looking for him to generate a lot of offense in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte's there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, right fielder, Michael.
Here's Michael Saunders now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Tehran into his motion. Here's the first pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. These Braves, as they take the field here tonight, have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, what a way to start a road trip, right? I mean, game 1 of the road trip, you win by 1 run, and now you come for game 2, and you just build off of that. You feel good that you won the game on the road, and now you continue to try to keep that streak alive.
Dribbled to the right side. That's a foul ball. Ready on 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Still no score. Digging in, Matt Kemp. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Now the first pitch from CC. This is skied into short left center. Coughlin on the move. One away.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Phillies. And I'm looking in the outfield at Odubel Herrera. When the Phillies were turning things around and turning that organization upside down, bringing up young talent, he was the first guy. Won batting titles in the minor leagues and really got off to a good start in the big leagues as well.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And a fastball just a bit high. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he hasn't thrown him a strike yet in this at bat, and we're 2-2. Clearly on the mound, he's banking on the fact that he'll chase pitches if you give him a chance.
Now the 2-2 home from Sabathia. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now another 2-2. Hit hard on the ground at first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This ball might have caught him in between hops. He looked unsure which way to turn his glove, and the next thing you know, it's by him.
In now, Kurt Suzuki. And the home away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. The 1-1 pitch. He's running towards second, and here's a ball hit in the air. Joseph ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Batting 7th, shortstop, Jace Peterson.
So stepping in, Jace Peterson took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. Fouled straight back. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2. Oh, and Sabathia really overthrew this one as it goes straight to the backstop. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Full count. Here it comes. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. The next 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Here's Emilio Bonifacio now. Previous history with Sabathia. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Fouled off into the seats behind first.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
The set and the 1-1 pitch. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner. Ready on 1 and 2. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. At the plate, Julio Teheran. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
There's 2 outs and 2 runners in scoring position. I don't care if it's the pitcher or not. He's got to treat him like another hitter. You can't let him beat you here. This is a big at bat. Tell you what, pitching to the pitcher is not that easy. Sometimes.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score. That makes it a 2-0 ball game.
A tie game. The pitcher comes to the plate and he gets a 2 RBI hit to break up the tie and give himself and his team the lead. Let's see if he can hold it when he gets on the mound.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's Ender Inciarte. He grounds it sharply to third. Oh, but the feet of the second baseman is a wild one. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Stepping in now, Nick Markakis, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Gets him out in front as this is hit in the air down the right field line. Saunders is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they pick up 3 runs on just 1 base hit, 2 errors in the inning, and a couple of men left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Coming to the plate now, Pablo Sandoval. Power a big part of his game as he enters this contest, number 5 in the National League home run race. And here's a swing and a ground ball heading for Bonifacio at second base. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
All right, here's how the Braves line up defensively, brought to you by Majestics. And I'm looking out there at Matt Kemp. Talk about a great athlete. You know, Matt Kemp played most of his career in center field, then made the transition to right. But he grew up as a basketball player and really became a good baseball player when the Dodgers drafted him.
And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
1 out, nobody on. And he pops it up back behind second base. Peterson takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Batting 6th, left fielder, Rich.
Into the box now, Chris Coghlan. Career numbers against Julio Teheran. He's gone 2 for 8. He also has 1 home run. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Markakis. And Markakis won't get there. It's a foul ball. Skied into very shallow right. Kemp has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Phillies down in order. They trail in this one. With Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. windup and the 0-1. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Joseph is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Up next for
So
Atlanta.
here's Matt Kemp now. Time to move forward to the bottom of inning number 3.
Leading off for the Phillies, first baseman, Mlb Joseph.
Fastball down near the shoe tops. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Throw by Bonifacio is in time for the first out. And with one away, we check out where these guys sit in the current division standings, and it's not all that pretty as they face a sizable deficit at this point in the season. Now at the plate, Ryan Hennigan. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Grounded to short. There's Peterson. Throw gets him. 2 down. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. On the ground up the middle, and the Phillies are into the hit column.
That is a big hit right there. When you can help yourself out, a little 2-out base hit, extends the inning, brings the top of the order up now.
Ready for another chance? Freddie Galvis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Inciarte. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. One left for Philadelphia. Still down 3-0. Digging.
Leading off,
we'll pick this one up in the bottom of inning number 4. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Up the middle and off his leg. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, he's definitely got everybody's attention. That base hit right there extends his streak to 13 games. That's almost 2 weeks of being in the headlines and swinging the bat pretty good.
Here's Michael Saunders now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Pablo Sandoval. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now a pickoff play at second, and the runner will get back standing. And he'll turn and throw back to second again, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He pulls this one into right. Kemp is right there as he takes it for the second out. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. They trail it here 3-0.
Let's play ball.
Time to join this one now in the bottom of inning number 5. Digging in for his second at-bat, Cesar Hernandez. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He was able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Softly hit out to short, and one gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Chris Coughlin.
At the plate, Chris Coughlin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Another 0-2 coming. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit out towards second. There to take it is Bonifacio. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. We'll join this one here in the bottom of the 6th, already in progress. Striding in once again, Ryan Hennigan. We'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, he's really got good stuff tonight. They're not picking him up at all. That ball, again, out of the zone. He's getting a lot of Ks on that pitch tonight.
Way outside. 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Well, hold up on a 2-strike changeup right there. That's a nice piece of hitting. You know you're looking for a fastball with 2 strikes and adjust. But the changeup, the hold up on, nice job.
Hit to short. Peterson has it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Howie Kendrick will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Hit high in the air down the right field line. On the move is Kemp. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop.
Ready once again, Freddie Galvis. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. To his right, Bonifacio. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Digging in.
Leading off.
We'll move forward in this one and rejoin the action in the bottom of the 7th. Settling in now, Odubel Herrera. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Michael
into the box, Michael Saunders. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Pablo Sandoval.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Ripped down the first base line. A dive, but it's off his glove. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. Phillies down in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Here's Emilio Bonifacio now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Jump ahead to the bottom of inning number 8 now. Ready for another shot now. Cesar Hernandez. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Well, that first pitch single right there, something we haven't seen much this game. Maybe they'll be more aggressive now, jumping first pitch instead of finding themselves in the hole. A lot of the at-bats we've seen in this game so far.
Michael Franco will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Michael Franco.
Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up. Bonifacio. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Coming on as a pinch hitter is a tough spot to be in, but that's the last thing you want to do when your skipper calls on you. Not going to be happy about that.
Digging in to try it again, Tommy Joseph. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
And this is fouled back and out of play. No runs, 3 hits, and 2 errors so far on the Philadelphia line score. Line drive to center field. Inciarte is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Back at the home of the Phillies, Citizens Bank Park, as you get a look there at the famous City Hall here in Philadelphia. Riding in once again, Matt Kemp. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sean Rodriguez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Bases are empty. We'll move ahead in this one and pick up the action in the bottom of inning number 9. Digging in once again, Ryan Hennigan. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Here it comes. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for them.
And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
The pitcher, Tyler Wilson, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Fastball in there for a called strike.
We talk about that first pitch and how important it is. Well, we're watching a guy right now that's throwing 80% to the hitters right now. The first pitch for a strike. When you do that, you're going to pitch deep in the games like we're seeing right now.
Hit hard on the ground to first. One there. Back to first, a 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out. Ready for another shot now. Freddie Galvis. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Kemp looking up. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Well, he tried to sneak the fastball by him, and like they always say, you can't sneak the cheese by the rat, particularly if it's up high like that one right there.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. It's a swinging bunt up the line, but it's foul, strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. First will be in time to get him, and the Braves have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over. And tonight's comes to a